Welcome to the Out the Gate Sports Podcast, where three friends debate everything sports, offer some of their own insights, and have a few laughs along the way, covering the world of football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Here are your hosts, Mark, Ben, and Szucs.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Out the Gate Sports Podcast. I just want to thank everyone who listened to the first 2 episodes, and for those of you who are listening for the first time, welcome. I'm your host, Mark. I'm here with my 2 co-hosts, Ben.
What's up, guys?
And Szucs.
What's up?
Today we're going to be talking about the NCAA tournament, some baseball contracts. You'll hear Szucs make his first career joke at my own expense. And we end it with a new segment we're going to call the 2-minute drill. Hope you enjoy this Sunday edition.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
All right, let's just dive right into it. NCAA tournament. I don't know if you guys know this, but we all filled out a bracket on our own and put it into like a little group that we made, and Szucs is a complete idiot. Guy friggin' picks Marquette to win the whole thing, and then they lose in the first round to Murray State and Ja Rule Morant.
Well, you know what? This is my first time ever doing a bracket. I had to Google this guy's name 15 times, and I still don't think I got it right. I got
15 times?
15 times. I think it's John Morant or John Marut. I don't even know, to be honest with you. And you know what? This I thought they had a shot. We said we couldn't pick Duke, so I went with a wild card, and obviously my wild card.
Real quick, you just said you couldn't pick Duke. So we, in our group chat, we say, okay, you can't pick Duke, right? No one picked Duke. Ben and I fill out our brackets. We're like, yeah, who'd you take? You know, this and that. We asked Szucs, who'd you take? I picked Duke. So, this guy, change it to someone else.
We tell him. So, like, you got to change it to somebody else. You can't pick Duke. So then he picks Marquette. Then we're sitting there, we're like, why the hell would he take Marquette? Like, all right, maybe he's taking a shot, but it's a pretty stupid shot. So then I go to him like, so instead of taking the second, third, fourth best team maybe to take a shot, you go for like the 25th or 30th best team, going up against probably one of the top prospects.
Makes zero sense.
Well, like I said, this is my first time ever doing it, and you know, I obviously didn't get this correct, so kind of screwed the bucket there.
Screwed the bucket.
Yeah, screwed the bucket. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get that on a t-shirt. That would be sick. But anyway, John Morant, Murray State. It's pretty much the story of the tournament up until about, 25 minutes ago when they just lost to Florida State. Or didn't lose, but got completely bloused.
Yeah, I still think he even is a story to Jeff because he still had a good game and a loss, but I think he dropped 28 points. But his performance yesterday, what was it, 2 days ago?
2 days ago, yeah, triple-double.
Yeah, triple-double. Like, I think he was already projected to be a top 3 pick. I think he's making a run for the number 1 pick. What do you think?
I don't think he's getting picked over Zion, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Zion could probably break his leg tomorrow and still be the first overall pick. That's how good he actually is. But Morant, number 2, I would take him over R.J. Barrett, I think, any day of the week.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take him. I'll take him over Zion. I'll say it right now. I think he's going to have a better NBA career right now. Who are the best players in the NBA? All the point guards, all the scorers. What's Zion? I don't even know what position Zion plays. Is he a small forward? Is he a power forward? Is he a center? What the hell position does this guy play?
All of them. It's like LeBron.
He's nothing like LeBron.
He's big like LeBron.
That's about it.
I know he's tall, so I mean that's good in the NBA.
Well, he plays basketball.
Yeah, so I mean that's good in the NBA. That's all I know about him, really.
I mean, what could the guy? I mean, he has a good shooting percentage because he dunks all the damn time. I don't think his game is going to transfer well to the NBA.
I think you could teach shooting. He hit 2 threes the other day.
You could teach shooting. Why the hell couldn't someone teach Shaq how to shoot?
Shaq's big ass hands. He's 7'3".
You could teach shooting.
Yeah, but not to like a giant like him. It's different. You ever go to like the Hard Rock thing where they have the basketballs and you put your hand in there? Shaq's thing literally grips the basketball like a friggin' tennis ball. Yeah, it's insane.
I saw that. But still, I still think, obviously, no one's going to pass on Zion, but my opinion, I think that John Morant's going to be the next big thing in the NBA.
I hope so. I hope he's pretty good. I know the Knicks wouldn't take him if they had the one, though.
Yeah, the Knicks are a terrible franchise, so.
Well, it's the Knicks. They haven't been good in years. But anyway, back to the tournament a little bit. Like a little bit more about John Morant. His father was saying that he basically got no D1 offers at all. Like the only ones that gave him an offer were what? Duquesne, South Carolina State, and Wofford.
Well, I saw actually that South Carolina was the only big school to give him an offer, but he apparently didn't want to go there. I don't know how Murray State lured him in, but apparently he just went there for the first visit, and then that was it. He stayed there. He didn't want to go anywhere else after that.
Yeah, good for him, though. I mean, he's definitely going to be the second or third overall pick, I would think. After this tournament, he's pretty much right there with R.J. Barrett and whoever else is in there.
Yeah, I think that some guys that go to small schools sometimes become the best player. So hopefully he can, he could be the next Steph Curry with the shot boy. You know what I'm saying? So we can see how it goes.
Steph Curry made his name in the tournament too. No one heard of him when Davidson made the tournament. He had a couple good games, had a good run, and now look at him now.
Shot the lights out, and that was pretty much it for him. Got drafted, 7th or something like that? I think the Knicks just missed him. All right, let's get back to the brackets for a little bit. Let's talk about who we each had in our Final Four in the championship game and who we have winning it. I'm going to start. I have Duke, Tennessee, Gonzaga, and Kentucky in my Final Four, and then I have Gonzaga against Kentucky in the championship, and Kentucky winning it. I just think Kentucky is young and ready to just win this whole thing, and I also try to be different to try to win this thing.
And mine, I have Duke. Took Florida State.
Terrible
pick. A little sleeper there. And then a Sweet 16, bitch. I actually think... I don't know. I was going to take them to win the whole thing just for fun, just because we were doing this, but I actually wanted to try to win at the same time. So the other two, I have Tennessee and North Carolina. I have North Carolina Duke in the championship. I'd like to see them play one more time, and hopefully North Carolina comes out on top. That's my pick.
I think everyone would like to see them play one more time. And fourth time's the charm this time.
Yeah, I'm a Duke hater. I think majority of us are, so I'd like to see them lose sooner than later.
I hate Duke. I think I named one of my brackets F Duke and then picked Duke to win in that bracket, so it kind of just made everything weird.
Well, my Final Four, we already know I screwed up big time. I had Marquette.
Screwed up is not the word.
Marquette, Duke, Virginia, and North Carolina. And in the national championship, I actually had Marquette beating Virginia. And, well, obviously we know I'm not going to win, so.
out in round one.
Yeah. Well,
Spam out lasted.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing with this tournament, did you see the thing with Tom Izzo yelling at his player, and everyone in the media is just kind of just killing the guy right now because they're saying he's too hard on his players for yelling at him? Like, when I played, I would just want, I would want my coach to be invested in me enough to yell at me. Instead of just, oh, hey, that's okay, good job, like this and that, like you're doing a great job. Like nowadays, everyone seems to just get a pat on the ass, and it's just like everyone gets a trophy. I would just want to be coached up, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't even really know what the player did to get yelled at, but if the coach isn't being like that, then like what is he gonna do? If he just sits there on the bench when you mess up, like what kind of coach is that? You want somebody that's gonna have some fire, get you going, get you motivated. It's gonna help him out in the long run.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think everybody in today's society is soft. It's disgusting that all these media outlets are going for Tom Izzo and saying that he was too harsh. I mean, how harsh can you be on a player if he's not smacking him upside the head or hitting him or anything? Like, he's there to coach the guys. I mean, it's insane, and everybody gets a participation trophy, and it's nuts. I mean,
yeah, everybody love everyone. It's just that's the way sports seems to be nowadays. But you guys played sports, right? Like, I mean, would you want one of your coaches to just be like, hey, you didn't do this correctly, like all nice? Like, you kind of want that fire lit under your ass and just be like, let's go.
I feel like when they don't care if they're like that. It's like they're not even really coaching. It's like it's not okay. We're all here for the same reason. We want to win.
Yeah,
it's not okay that I messed up. So tell me what I need to do better. Maybe they just think there's a better way of going about it for him. But I don't know how else he's fired up. It's the tournament. He wants to win, and he knows all his players want to win. So he's out there trying to get himself another national championship.
Yeah, how many more times or how much longer does Tom Izzo actually have left to coach? Like, I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but I know he's not he's not a young coach anymore. But he's
proven that he's a great coach. So his methods have been working in the past. So I'm sure he's not changing up anything he's done.
Yeah, it's just it's sad to see that people are going after him for this. I mean, when I played football, we had coaches spitting in our faces, and it just made us, better men because we knew that, like Mark said, they're invested in us. So, I mean, I just can't see why they're going after him, but it's kind of sickening, to be honest.
Who spit in your face?
We had Coach Fulham, Coach Devey.
You think you're a better man?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Why
that,
getting spit in his face?
yelling at us and, telling us that, we're doing something wrong and stuff like that, I think that made us stronger. It didn't obviously make us softer because...
You're still weak.
Oh, please. I'm the strongest guy you know. But,
I'm the strongest guy you know.
Oh, my God. You're the weakest guy we know. But
I'm stronger than you.
Oh, my God.
Pound for pound.
This guy.
Everybody's trying
Anyways.
him pound for pound.
Yeah,
Anyways,
one rep.
getting off topic here, but I just think that the media outlets need to tone it back a little bit and stop handing out participation trophies and, let the guy do his job.
Yeah, speaking of Michigan State, they ended up just winning their game as we're taping this by like 20 points over Minnesota. So I just lost my stupid bet, plus 10.5. That was not too bright, but I got another one going tonight, Kansas +2, which also does not look good because they suck right now. Auburn looks pretty decent.
Why would you bet on Kansas? That terrible year they had.
Well, because they played good the last game, and I had them going out in the first round of my bracket, and then I figured, why the hell not? Let's see if we could ride this train, but they don't look good.
We'll see. Basketball, you never know. You're down by a certain amount. They always come back. It's still early, but I would never put my money on Kansas this year. A disappointment.
Yeah, well, but it's Kansas. They're blue blood. That's why they're a 4 seed. I don't know. I won my other bet today, though. As long as Purdue doesn't blow a 30-point lead. Hit a nice little parlay. Money line, Kentucky, LSU, and obviously Purdue. You guys have any bets going on today?
I bet a couple of live lines. I've been sucking with betting before the game, so I wait to see. I pick a team basically who I think is going to win, and then when the odds come in my favor, I bet on. Like today, I picked up Maryland at +7.5 mid-game, and I was going to bet the money line too because they're 5-1, and they ended up losing on pretty much a buzzer beater. So I would have been pissed about that. So I was happy I took them with the points, but I didn't have anything else tonight. Tomorrow, I got a nice little pick. I'm taking Liberty +8.5. I'm sticking with the Cinderella. I think Duke will win their game, and then Virginia Tech might be looking ahead a little bit because they know they can beat Duke. And since they beat them once, they'll think that they have a walk in the park. So I think they'll end up having a battle at Liberty. I think it'll be a tight game.
That's pretty good. I would not want to go anywhere near Liberty because I don't even know where the hell that is. Pennsylvania, maybe. I have no idea, but still, the little Cinderella. Yeah, I know, but still, I've had enough with the Cinderella schools. The little ones, Davidson, like we mentioned before, Liberty. I've had enough. I want to see the best teams win. My big bet tomorrow, I like Buffalo. 5th-ranked offense, 4th-ranked defense against Texas Tech. Give me the points. I'll take Buffalo. They look pretty dominant.
I think they're going to lose. I know you got the points with them, but I think Texas Tech, they got that kid, Jarrett Culver. He's a stud. He killed it last game. He dropped like almost 30 points. And, I mean, Texas Tech has been struggling a little bit the past couple games they played, but I think they're overall a better team than Buffalo. Buffalo has played weak competition the whole season.
Give me +150. I'll take Buffalo.
Done.
Nice.
I actually like the small name schools. Last year, Lola Chai, if you guys remember. Big name out there.
Who?
Lola Chai?
Loyola, Chicago.
Yeah, Lola Chai for you guys that know nicknames.
They had our hometown boy, Marcus Townsend, that team's from Edison.
Yeah, so I hope a small school sneaks in there somehow.
I'm serious. I've had enough of it. I don't know. I've seen it too many damn times. I just always want to see the best teams compete to win.
It seems like that's like the first weekend is the best weekend of this tournament. It's not the Final Four usually. Like the past couple of seasons, I remember like these weekends are fun because of the upsets and the Cinderellas. But then when it gets down to it, the best teams are in it. But then there's like a blowout on either side. I don't understand how you get to that point and then get blown out.
Yeah, like get to the Sweet 16, fine, whatever, and then just go away. Just fade away. That's fine with me.
That's pretty much all it usually is. I mean, Lola Chai made it to the Final Four last year.
I really hate that we're calling them Lola Chai. Call them Sister Jean's school. Like that's who everyone remembers. The nun that was just there sitting in her wheelchair rooting them on every game. But that's fine.
And what a disappointing season they had this year, huh? After all that last year.
Well, they didn't make the tournament. I know that much.
Yeah,
so
they were pretty bad. They were like the team to fade this year in betting. That's all I kept hearing.
Used all their magic last year.
yeah,
Sister Jean.
Lola Chai.
Yeah, Lola Chai. Sister Jean had no more magic up her sleeve.
or skirt.
Yeah,
She was
skirt.
none.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
All right, so over the past couple days, a pretty big contract has been signed in baseball. Mike Trout, 12 years, $430 million extension.
Roll that money, Mark. You think that you can get a girl to finally talk to you, huh?
Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks. Appreciate that. Anyway, back to sports.
Back to sports.
Yeah, great. I don't even know where I'm going to go now.
He's rattled.
Yeah, now I'm rattled. Someone else talk.
Cage.
What other contracts have been signed? I don't know. Harper, 13 years, $330 million. That record lasted, 18 days, 20 days, something like that. Machado, 10 years, $300 million. I think baseball is finally actually starting to realize that they need to market their stars. That's why everyone keeps getting these big contracts. If one of you guys could save me right now, I'm still a little rattled from Szucs' comment.
Yeah, baseball, they give out huge contracts. This reminds me of the A-Rod deal. I think that was the first one I've really heard of for these mega, whatever you want to call them, contracts. But I don't know how great they are. I feel like they never really live up to the money.
Well, it's kind of almost impossible to live up to that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just because they give them to them when they're they're older, and then their contracts go until they're about 40, and then who the hell can play baseball when they're 40 at that type of age?
So you're telling me that you don't think Trout is worth more money than that?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I think they got a bargain.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that, over the years he's been better than Machado and Harper combined. So I think that they underpaid him and got a steal.
Well, I heard that if he would have waited to become a free agent, he would have got well over $500 million. So I don't know. This is I guess a team-friendly deal. $430 million. That's a hell of a lot of money. So I don't know how it's team-friendly, but apparently they got a good deal with him.
Well, as you see, if you expand it out, it's around $36 million a year. Per game, $221,000. Per inning, it's $25,000. So every time an inning finishes, he makes $25,000.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's insane.
he makes more in one game than, I don't know, 80% of the population makes in a year. Probably even more than that. Maybe 90%, 99%. Who the hell knows the
You
numbers?
should have played baseball, huh?
Yeah, I did. I sucked.
I sat the bench.
I got in every once in a while.
I'm actually glad, though, that Mike Trout stayed with his franchise. I'm glad that baseball isn't like the Yankees and trying to pay for everybody. I'm glad that
Baseball is the Yankees.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, they used to, but I'm glad that franchises.
They don't pay Giancarlo Stanton?
All right. Let me.
Yeah, go ahead. Why don't you tell me? I know they didn't give him the contract, but they're
No.
paying for it.
Well, because he fell in their lap.
Oh, but they don't do that anymore.
But they don't.
They just got the best player in baseball at the time.
They didn't give him that contract.
Yes, but they took on the contract.
Because they can.
Exactly.
And because
that's the Yankees.
Miami had to get rid of that contract the way that they're
And that's the
going.
Yankees. They could thank Jeter for him.
They
Yeah.
buy talent.
They don't buy
How is
talent
that not
anymore.
buying talent?
Because they traded for him. They didn't.
Yeah, but
pay-
they're buying into his contract.
because they want the player.
Yes, they want the good player. Yes, I understand that.
Right. Okay. But they didn't give him that contract.
Yeah, but
It's
you're
my whole
contradicting yourself because you're saying that they didn't give it to him, but yet they're paying to take on his contract.
They knew what the contract was when they traded for him.
Right. I don't disagree with that, but the fact that you're saying that they just buy everyone is not.
No, I understand what
Factual
you're
anymore.
saying, that they not doing what they're doing 10, 15 years ago and picking up all the best free agents and paying them. I get that. But they still went after the best player in the National League. He comes to the American League, and he sucked.
So you're telling me 38 home runs, 100 RBIs, 266 average sucks. I understand. Hold on. I understand that it was not last year when he hit almost 60 home runs and had over 100 RBIs. I understand that it wasn't the same as the year before, but 38 and 100 does not suck.
And I got a little carried away with sucking. He got me fired up. He
Damn
doesn't
right.
suck, per se, but he's not what he should be.
All right, I will agree that what he's making does not. He doesn't live up to his contract, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is I trade for this guy, bring him in. He's supposed to be my best player. Come the most important time of the year, he doesn't show up. Who does that remind you of?
Yeah, A-Rod.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it, but like
So-
I'll still take his regular season. Like that doesn't suck, like you said. But I know you retracted your little statement. But
I
whatever.
apologize for bashing him. I'm a Yankee fan, but I just think getting him was a bad idea.
I think that second in the league in strikeouts with 211 is pretty awful.
Strikeouts don't mean shit anymore
Why?
because that's just the way baseball is going. It's baseball right now. You either hit home runs or you strike out, and that's just how it is. Well, I understand.
How's that baseball?
I don't disagree with what you're saying.
So
but
Adam
I'm
Dunn
saying
be the best player right now?
no, Adam Dunn never. He can't hold a
Why?
candle to what he does.
Yeah, but
You
all he
hit a
does
home
is
run or
hit home
strike
runs
out?
or strikeouts. Yeah.
No, but Adam Dunn hit also 240.
Hey,
220.
Giancarlo will probably be there this year.
Nah. What do you think he hits this year?
250 or less.
250 or less. Home
Yes.
run. What about home runs?
Probably 45 or 50.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yes,
How is that good? You're batting 250.
because you're producing runs. What do you
The
think?
guy just swings for the fences every time.
Have you seen him swing a bat?
Yes, he swings for the fences every time.
Yeah, it's awesome. But like, all right. So RBIs. What do you say then? So 45 to 50 home runs and
Yeah,
how
100.
many? 100 RBIs.
He's on the best team in baseball.
And you're gonna tell me that you won't take that?
What is he going to do in the playoffs? Tell me that. And then I'll
I
say
don't
if I'll take it or
know.
not.
I don't know what he's gonna do
He
in
can
the
have
playoffs.
the best regular season ever. And then if he doesn't show up in the playoffs, I don't want that.
Do you think his strikeouts decrease or do they go up?
211.
Yeah. You can't get much worse than that. That's second in the MLB.
All right, fine. I'll say he decreases in strikeouts. Like I mean, that's fine. Like I don't honestly, strikeouts don't really bother me too much. To be perfectly honest, like strikeout, fine, whatever. Just don't ground in double plays. But I mean, if you're producing runs, I really have no problem with it. And I like 40. I'll take 45, 50 home runs. And if he's hitting that many, he's getting way over 100 RBIs, at least 120.
Yeah, well, if he does that, then yes, that's a good year. But like I'm saying, in the clutch moments, you want him to get a base hit and not strike out. The guy doesn't know how to just get a base hit. Like, why would you want that in one of your best players? He's just a home run or a strikeout. Like, what is that?
It's the way baseball is now, kind of.
I mean, you say that, but then Trout goes out and gets on first, gets on second, gets on third.
His
hits
team
home
doesn't
runs.
even make the friggin' playoffs.
Yeah, but
ever.
he's an all-star, though.
So is Stanton.
Yeah, but Stanton is on a stacked team. The Angels are awful.
Okay, so Trout should make them better, yes or no?
Yes, but they don't put any talent around him like the Yankees.
They have plenty. They have
no
dude.
talent.
Who? Pujols, who's 45 years old?
They don't have. It's just I don't know how to explain it, but like one guy is not going to make your team for baseball.
Well, yeah,
it's
obviously.
a team game.
Yeah, exactly. And they got to build around them.
Yeah,
But they've been lacking to do that for years, though,
but why? They give contracts out. It's not like they're cheap.
because they don't have the money or the market.
They
to
do
the trade.
have the money, and they're in friggin' Anaheim. They're in California, Anaheim Angels of
Not
LA,
a big
whatever the hell
market
they're
like
called.
New York, though. A lot of
It's the second
players-
biggest market.
A lot of players want to go to the Yankees, and that's a problem. They
No
stack
one
their
wants
teams.
to go there anymore.
You're
If that was true, they would have signed Harper and they would have signed Machado. They would have said, "Okay, I'll take a lesser contract and I will go to New York."
I think that those guys didn't go there because their farm systems are so stacked that they're bringing guys up that they don't, they feel like they're not going to be able to play a whole 162 games.
Those
Who's
guys
that?
aren't going to be the best players on the Yankees either. That's why they don't want to go there.
That's not why they don't want to go there. The Yankees didn't offer them a big enough contract.
You
That's
think,
the only
you think
reason
those
they
guys are
didn't go
going to
there.
want to bat 5 or 6?
If
No.
Harper would have hit
Harper,
probably-
yeah. I'm thinking Machado. Machado would have batted 5th or 6th.
Nah, he would have hit probably
Yeah,
5, not 6, 2. I'd say 2 or 3 for him.
he definitely would have bat 3.
Well, Judge hits 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 5 for him. But Harper probably would have hit 2 or 3. He's lefty. You got to break
Yeah,
that
well,
up.
Harper, yeah. I mean, I wish they would have got Harper instead of Stanton. I think if they would have, it would have been a much better idea.
I agree with that. His swing in Yankee Stadium, his swing was literally built for Yankee Stadium. That guy would hit 50 home runs no problem at Yankee Stadium.
And he wouldn't strike out 200 times either.
No, but I mean, his average, he hit 250 last year. So
Yeah, no, he had a down year. I remember I traded for him in fantasy. You made fun of me.
I did
Yeah.
probably. You suck
And
at
then-
fantasy
then-
baseball.
Then he ended up having that terrible year once I got him. I guess he was down when I got him. I tried to buy him low. It didn't work.
Yeah. All right. I guess I see your points. I don't necessarily agree with them, but it is what it is. So back to these contracts real quick. Like, you think, who do you think is next? You think Betts, Judge? Betts turned down, by the way, 8 years, $200 million last year.
Well, it seems to be a smart decision at this point.
Right? I would think so.
You could get a lot more money than that.
Yeah, I think Betts deserves a lot more money than that. I don't know if he would be the sole provider on a team like Trout, but I think that he deserves a hefty contract.
Yeah, he's probably, I would say he's probably one or 1A on Boston right now, like between him and JD Martinez in terms of hitters.
Yeah, but JD Martinez got paid though. That's the problem when he came over.
Yeah, not huge. I don't think. I think he was like 5 for 160 maybe.
Yeah, I mean no Trout or Harper deal, but I think that
He also signed late, if I remember correctly, with JD Martinez. But yeah, I think Betts gets like a pretty hefty contract, like close to. He's going to get over $300 million.
I'm actually happy that one guy did get paid, Paul Goldschmidt. I think with the Arizona, he was the forgotten guy because they didn't have a big market. So now he's with the Cardinals and he finally got paid. I think that he'll produce home runs and stuff like that. So I'm happy he got paid.
Yeah, 5 for 130. What does that equal? Someone quick with math. Not you, Szucs. Get your abacus out and just.
That's $26 million a year, you idiots.
All right. Calm down.
The other guy with the mega contract, Manny Machado, I think he got a lot more than he deserved. The guy showed in the playoffs last year. He don't like to hustle. He's lazy. I feel like the Padres didn't make a great signing there.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Have you seen him play?
Yeah, he's a great ball player. He just lacks the simple stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I get that he comes off as lazy or whatever, but I mean, the guy can flat out hit. He's probably 1 or 2 best defensive third baseman in the league. I don't think he's going to end up playing short like his whole career, but I mean, the guy is.
Did the Padres sign him to play third or short?
Short for now, but they got a kid in the minors that's going to be their shortstop.
I think he looked like he bulked up the past couple of years. I don't know how much range he has left.
No, he's not. He's a third baseman. He's a Gold Glove third baseman and an above average at best shortstop.
Yeah, the guy's a great player. I just think he has a terrible attitude and just. I think that rubs some people the wrong way. Rubs me the wrong way. I'm not a big fan of him.
Yeah, I was happy when the Yankees didn't sign him.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to go after him.
No, I'll take Andujar and his defensive woes any day over him. The guy can straight out hit, so it's fine with me. It's a wash there, hitting wise. But I do think $300 million was the going rate to get him. I don't hate the signing for the Padres. They need kind of a face.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess the Padres have to do something. I didn't even know they're in the major leagues anymore. I don't hear anything from them.
No, they really haven't done anything since 1998 when the Yankees swept them in the World Series.
That's what they're known for.
Yeah, Tony Gwynn, man. You don't remember Tony Gwynn?
No, I remember him. Doesn't his son play?
I don't think he plays in the majors anymore, but he did. All right, let's just give a quick World Series prediction. I'll go first. Yankees over Dodgers in 6 is my pick. I just think it's their time, and I'd really like to win a future bet, so that would be wonderful.
I'm going to go with Yankees over Braves in 5. I like what I saw from the Braves a little bit last year. They got a nice little young core there. Maybe they'll make a run. Kind of a sleeper pick.
I think that Joe Madden takes his Cubs back to the World Series and will take them over the Yankees in 7.
I should punch you right in the face right now. Picking over my Yankees. I don't understand that. I know you don't like baseball and you're like a Mets fan.
Hey, what about the Mets?
Mets are garbage and they'll always be garbage. So
you think you can name 5 players on the Mets?
I think so, yeah.
Nice. Do it.
Syndergaard.
Nope, wrong.
Syndergaard.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah.
1.
You got DeGrom. You got Wheeler. You got Matz.
If you're going to name every pitcher, I'm going to hate you.
You got Denard.
Who?
Denard. Travis Deneau. Or
Darno.
Yeah.
Darno.
He's not on the team anymore, by the way. All right, you're good. That's enough.
While we got him on the ropes, now's a good time to introduce our new segment, the 2-minute drill. And today we'll be featuring Szucs and his cowboy knowledge with some trivia.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Question 1. What Super Bowl was the Cowboys' first win?
I want to say 25. I know it's 1971. But
Not even close. Next.
Cowboys all-time passing leader.
Tony Romo.
What round of the draft was Romo taken?
He was undrafted.
Okay.
What college did Jason Witten go to?
Tennessee.
Which Dallas Cowboys running back set a record for the longest TD
Tony
run?
Dorsett.
Okay.
Who was the Cowboys' last Super Bowl victory against?
The Bills.
Wrong.
Steelers.
One guess only, Szucs. Who did the Cowboys draft in the NFL draft in 2018?
That was last year, in case you don't
No, I know. We're
2018
talking about
is.
like number 1 or
Yeah, their first pick.
First pick.
2018. Oh, Lander Van Der Esch.
What number did Jason Garrett wear as a Cowboy?
Oh fuck. I think it was. I don't even know. 19.
Whose nickname was Moose?
Fullback. Daryl Moose Johnson.
First coach to win NCAA championship and Super Bowl.
Jimmy Johnson.
What wide receiver did the Cowboys trade 2 first-round picks for in 2000?
I know it was a Detroit Lion. Roy Williams.
What year did the Cowboys join the NFL?
Oh, I don't know when they merged. Let's go 1942.
Name 2 Cowboys quarterbacks who were Super Bowl MVP.
Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach.
What Cowboys player played in a Super Bowl and a World Series?
Deion Sanders.
Where is AT&T Stadium located?
Austin?
Boston, Massachusetts?
Yeah.
No.
Who was the Cowboys' starting left tackle when they won their first Super Bowl?
Oh, I don't know this.
You don't know football.
1971, dog.
All right, not bad. 9 out of 15. Really 16 since you don't know football. But pretty good job. All right, that about wraps up episode 3. And as for my Kansas bet, looks like that's also a wrap as they're down 25 friggin' points in the second half. FU Bill Self, but whatever. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at OutTheGatePod, and also on Facebook at OutTheGate Sports Podcast. You can like us or poke us. I don't know if that still exists, but whatever. Thanks for listening.
We out the gate.